Hello again and welcome to English Acquiring and welcome to studying these words. Yes, of course, we first and foremost, we need to know words and then to be able to use them in sentences. Yes, writing is also important as usual and listening is also important. We should give importance to them all. Yes, okay. Now, unitive as an adjective is the opposite of divisive. Diversity or diversity, unity in diversity, yes, particularly, or the opposite of broadly, yes, widely. Enough is enough. For example, the image says, my heart finally said, enough is enough. Okay, mutual or reciprocal, contrary from subject to subject, yes, as an adverb again, yes. Unity in power, mercy and justice, take or get inspiration from. Okay, all right. Yes, now, ChatGPT, will you please explain this opinion in 35 words? Opinion is this. A topic may be interesting still, but however, those who are interested in it will understand it. So interest counts. We should be interested in what we are doing or what we have to do or we must be engaged in. Okay, what we have to do. Now, ChatGPT said this, even if a subject seems fascinating generally, only those with a genuine interest in it specifically will truly comprehend it. Understanding often comes from a personal connection or personal curiosity about the topic. Please produce a motto. ChatGPT's motto is this: embrace the journey, ignite your potential. Yes, motivate your potential, activate your potential, and see then what good things will happen. Okay, now let me read the image first. Diversity means the art of thinking independently together. Independently together. I consider diversity as, or to be, as you know, being important. All three are possible. So, particularly, diversity of thoughts, yes, it means particularly, I consider diversity of thoughts as important. Is there anything on our planet that is not diverse? Of course, there isn't. Of course, there isn't anything on our planet that is not diverse. Every single thing is diverse, different from the other. So, by means of that diversity, we can recognize every single thing. These are really practical, particularly or especially or principally, specifically, spatially, notably, for example, I consider specifically I consider diversity of thoughts as important, to be important. Okay. The opposite is broadly, widely, commonly, generally, or usually. Yes. Stephen is widely interested in many human skills, but he is particularly keen on marketing skills. Okay. Now, the image says, peace begins with tolerance and respect for everyone. Yes. And then reality, diversity, respect, just tolerance come respectively. Okay, respect and tolerance for diversity. Diversity of views, for example. diversity of ideas, opinions, diverse views, diverse opinions, diversity of species, variety of opinions, various opinions, multiplicity of languages, multiple languages. Yeah, there are multiple languages naturally in our world. Diversity or variety, multiplicity of languages, diversity of cultures, diverse cultures or cultural diversity. These are, as you know, uh, combinations of some words which are called collocations. Yes, we really need words, phrases, and collocations of them. Surprisingly, universally accepted human good qualities. All human good qualities are unitive. Yeah, they don't separate. They don't divide. They unite individuals. However, the opposite of them are divisive. They divide. What complementary roles do the concepts such as perspective, strategy, tactic, and standard play in this context? Yes, in this context of unity in diversity, they play a crucial role. Why? Because we cannot reach a target, a goal without steps, without discipline, without strategies, without tactics. We also need a way. First and foremost, we need a good idea and then a good purpose, yes, and then we need tactics and strategies and standards to reach, to attain that goal. Is it easy or difficult to foster unity? Of course, it is essential, it is vital, but naturally it is difficult. In fact, all good things are difficult to be acquired. Yes. Okay, all right. Feelings are mutual or reciprocal. What does mutual mean? Mutual or reciprocal means mutual feelings such as respect, trust, or hatred are feelings that two or more people have for each other. For example, uh, George and George and Mark have mutual good feelings. Yes, they have mutual trust, mutual understanding, mutual support, mutual interest. Yes. John, Simon, Nancy, Nazif, Meral, and Marco have mutual interests. Therefore, they get along. How can they develop mutual understanding? Of course, they can develop mutual understanding by reaching a mutual agreement. Yes, and by considering their mutual benefits, and they by trying to be mutual good friends. Okay. Enough is enough means something that is happening should stop. One wants something to stop because he or she can no longer accept or deal with it. And in the end, they say enough is enough. Okay, yes, the image as I read at the beginning of the video, my heart finally said enough is enough. Okay, I can no longer accept this situation. Okay, okay, Brian, for example, says, who believes that it is high time to say enough is enough with respect to or regarding fostering the overall well-being and positive perspective. Betty says, I do. What does it mean? What was the question? I do means I believe that it is high time to say enough is enough with respect to, in the context of fostering the overall well-being and a positive perspective. because I am sure it will result in acquiring a healthier and more balanced life for all of us, for the well-being of all of us. Yes, as an adjective again, counter means as a noun and verb, contrary to, or to be contrary to, seem contrary to be against, opposite of, contrasted with, opposed to, or adverse. For example, Charles says, your approach seems counter to my approach, or your approach seems contrary to my approach, or just your approach seems against my approach. Does your aim seem counter or akin to my aim? Your aim seems akin to, similar to my aim. Patricia answers like this: while our approaches may differ, may be different from each other, I believe our ultimate aims share common ground. Let's explore the similarities and find a cooperative way forward that aligns with, coheres our goals. Okay. Contextual relevance is essential. Yes, contextual speaking is important. So, I don't know if you are aware of it. The speaker jumped from subject to subject or jumped from branch to branch instead of speaking contextually. So we understand that we shouldn't jump from subject to subject. We should speak contextually, sticking to the context. Yes, we should speak by sticking to context. Continue. We should continue the context while speaking. Okay. Power, mercy, and justice. Yes, what do they remind us? They remind me that whoever or no matter where, wherever or no matter where there is power, there must be mercy for justice and vice versa. It means that we cannot think of justice without mercy and without power. There should be mercy parallel to or along with power as well, to acquire, to pursue, to follow justice. Okay, again, Nedim takes inspiration from the physical world. What does it mean? Nedim is always inspired from the physical world to do what? To write poems. Yes, or yes, this is active, for example. Nedim takes inspiration from the physical world. So the physical world inspires Nedim to write poems. Okay. Who gets or who takes inspiration from his or her psychological world to write poems? Ragıp gets inspiration from his psychological internal or intrinsic world to write poems. What is inspiration? What is inspiration for you to write a poem? Yes, I sometimes take inspiration from the physical world and sometimes from the psychological world to write poems. So both of them are sources of inspiration for me. Okay, ChatGPT, what's the importance of, yes, what is the importance of taking some rest and starting working again? Regarding productivity, from the perspective of productivity, from the perspective of balance, or with respect to optimizing performance and sustaining long-term success for physical and mental well-being. So yes, what is the importance of taking some rest and starting working again in this context? In 35 words, ChatGPT said this: taking breaks is important. Resting helps your body and mind recover, boosting energy and focus. It prevents burnout, means long-term exhaustion and decreased interest, enhances productivity and improves overall performance, ensuring long-term success in your work. Okay. So if we need, and naturally all of us need success, so we should balance the work and rest. Yes. Okay, all right. This is all for now, and uh, until next time, I wish you a good day and bye for now.